Welcome back to All Things Marine Life, where we dive deep into the ocean's wonders. Today we're exploring all things beluga, the sociable, vocal, and surprisingly adaptable whales that call cold northern waters home. From their unique looks and remarkable intelligence to the recent news that's put these charming creatures back in the spotlight, we're going to cover everything you need to know about belugas. Stick around to discover their intriguing behaviors, astonishing adaptability, and the challenges they face in our changing world. Beluga whales, or Delphinopterus lucus, inhabit Arctic and subarctic regions. Think Canada's Hudson Bay, Russia's White Sea, and the coastal cold waters around Greenland and Alaska. These medium-sized toothed whales are easily recognized by their brilliant white coloration, a stark contrast against the dark, icy depths which they navigate, and adults typically measure between 13 and 16.5 feet or 4 to 5 meters in length, and weigh around 3,000 pounds or about 1,300 kilograms. Beneath their striking white skin, a thick layer of blubber, up to 40% of their body mass, insulates them against their near freezing temperatures, doubling as a critical energy reserve and providing buoyancy for the whale. But belugas aren't born white. Calves, arriving after a lengthy gestation, start their lives out as a gray or brown hue. As they grow, their color gradually lightens, taking up to 9 years to transition fully to the classic white shade we all associate with these animals. Belugas stand out from other whales in more ways than just their color. For instance, unlike many whales whose neck vertebrae are fused, belugas have unfused cervical vertebrae, allowing them to move their heads up, down, and side to side, much like we can. This flexibility helps them navigate shallow estuaries, maneuver around ice, and engage in social behaviors that rely on body language. Perhaps their most iconic feature is the melon on their forehead. This rounded, flexible melon structure is composed of fatty tissue and plays a vital role in echolocation. By adjusting the shape of their melon, belugas focus sound waves to navigate, locate prey, and communicate. This biological sonar is so precise that it lets them hunt in murky waters, explore intricate ice formations, and cooperate with one another in finding food. Belugas have earned the nickname Canaries of the Sea, and for a good reason. They are one of the most vocal whale species, producing a dazzling array of clicks, whistles, chirps, and squeals to stay connected. This rich acoustic repertoire helps them coordinate hunts, maintain group cohesion, and recognize each other's calls. Beyond sounds, belugas are known for their expressive faces. They can communicate mood and intentions through subtle changes in their lips and their melon. Their pods typically consist of 2 to 10 individuals, though sometimes they gather in the hundreds during seasonal migrations. Remarkable events that turn quiet Arctic bays into buzzing beluga gatherings. When it comes to what's on the menu, belugas aren't picky. Arctic cod is often their favorite, but their diet includes a variety of fish, shrimp, squid, octopus, and crabs. Using echolocation, they locate prey hidden in dark waters or under the ice. One clever strategy involves working together to herd fish into shallow areas, making it easier to snap them up. This teamwork is a testament to their intelligence and strong social bonds. Belugas can dive as deep as 2,600 feet or 800 meters, and they can stay submerged for up to 25 minutes. Despite this deep diving ability, they are commonly found in relatively shallow coastal areas, estuaries, and river mouths where prey is abundant and accessible. Beluga whales typically mate in the spring, and after a gestation period of around 14 to 15 months, a single calf is born. At birth, calves weigh over 100 pounds and measure about 5 feet long. Impressive for a newborn. They begin life darkly colored and nurse on their mother's rich milk for 12 to 18 months, though they might continue nursing as their teeth emerge and they start sampling shrimp and small fish. This extended nursing period ensures calves have the nutrients and learned behaviors they need to survive in a challenging environment. Belugas mature slowly. It can take several years for their skin to turn white, and they reach sexual maturity between 7 and 9 years old. With an estimated lifespan of 35 to 50 years, they have ample time to learn, adapt, and contribute to their pod's collective knowledge. Each summer, belugas undergo a remarkable process. They molt their outer layer of skin. To assist in slowing off old skin, they may rub against riverbeds or gravelly surfaces, nature's exfoliation spa session, if you will. Some populations undertake long migrations each year, traveling between summer feeding areas and wintering sites to avoid ice freeze-ups. Others remain in the same location year-round, adapting to the shifting seasons with remarkable resilience. Their physiological capability extends just beyond temperature tolerance. Belugas have evolved to navigate ice-choked waters using their robust heads to push aside loose ice and sometimes using cracks in the ice for breathing. Their powerful sense of hearing and echolocation guide them through labyrinths of underwater hazards, an essential adaptation in their harsh environment. Life in the Arctic can be pretty perilous. Polar bears and orcas are their primary natural predators, and though belugas are agile in shallow waters, predatory encounters can still occur. Historically, indigenous communities have sustainably hunted belugas for centuries, using every part of the animal for food, oil, and tools. Today, some Inuit and Alaskan Native groups continue these practices at low levels, often under strict regulation to ensure that beluga populations remain healthy. Belugas face modern challenges beyond natural predation. Climate change is altering sea ice patterns, shifting their prey distribution, and pollution, heavy metals, and industrial chemicals can accumulate in their tissues, posing health risks. Increased ship traffic in the Arctic also disrupts their acoustic environment, making it harder for these sound-dependent whales to communicate and find food. Conservation groups and researchers are working to understand these pressures and develop strategies to protect belugas. Efforts include creating marine protected areas, or MPAs, strict pollution controls, and guidelines for sustainable indigenous harvests. Public awareness campaigns and whale watching guidelines also help reduce stress on these sensitive whales. In recent years, scientists have embraced new technologies, from drones to underwater microphones, to study belugas more closely. Recent news stories highlight growing collaborations between researchers and indigenous communities. Together, they're documenting beluga migrations, breeding sites, and feeding hotspots. This partnership blends cutting-edge science with generations of traditional knowledge, shining a brighter light on the beluga's world. One fascinating development: acoustic studies have confirmed that increased ocean noise from human activity can temporarily alter beluga communication. These findings stress the importance of reducing shipping noise and protecting critical habitats. Belugas are more than just white whales. They're resilient Arctic navigators, canaries of the sea, masters of echolocation, and pillars of their icy ecosystems. From their extraordinary vocal range and flexible necks to their long nursing periods and family bonds, these whales embody the spirit of cooperation and adaptability. With changing climates and increasing human influence, ensuring their survival means protecting their habitats, respecting indigenous knowledge, and limiting our environmental footprint. If you've enjoyed learning all things beluga, let's like this video, share it with your fellow ocean enthusiasts, and subscribe for more deep dives into all things marine life. Let's keep exploring the wonders of our blue planet together, and remember, every view and voice helps safeguard the future of these remarkable whales.